One of the key to understanding the scope of computer, what it can be in the future also, is understanding actually how it all got started. A lot of people today, they just see computer as just a device that is just there. They don't have a full understanding of how this device has evolved. And understanding how computer has evolved actually helps you to look at it differently and also how you use it. And in this video, I'm going to be helping you understand the earliest forms of computer and also individuals that has played role in the development of the modern computers we have today. So sit tight and learn the history and development of computer. Hi everyone, my name is Emmanuel Onyewuchi. I'm the founder of Learnver.com. Learnver is the new school online for the next breed of digital optimizer. Our goal is to help 100,000 people optimize the online space, optimize digital tools and resources to their own benefits. And we believe that for an individual to be able to optimize the online space, they need digital skills. And also we believe developing effective digital skills start with having basic ICT, computer literacy. And that's why we are publishing series of videos, guides, tips, insights about computer and digital related skills on our channel. So endeavor to subscribe to our channel, turn on notifications so that whenever we publish this series of videos, you get notified and you will not miss anything from us. Okay, so let's get started with a brief history and development of computer. So this is actually what computer used to look like. Very primitive, right? Actually, when I look at development of computer, I look at it beyond just technology advancement. I also look at it from the aspect of what humans are capable of. Okay, so imagine something very big this way. If you have told the people operating in this room that in 3 to 4 decades we are going to be having a piece of device that is even more powerful than what they have here, being able to sit comfortably in our pocket or in our bag or being able to be held in the hand, these people will probably doubt it. But this was actually what computer used to look like, but we have actually advanced to something that is more portable and all that, thanks to the innovative thinking of humans. But this is actually what computer used to look like in the olden days. Now, if you trace the history of computer, one of the oldest computer you will hear being mentioned is Abacus. So Abacus is a piece of calculating device. It's made up of woods and pebbles like this. So it was recorded that the olden days, the Chinese, the Roman Empire, in Europe as a whole, so they make use of the abacus as a simple piece of calculating device. So merchants, people who trade in goods and services and all, this is like what they use, this is like their calculator then. So just piece of wood like this with pebbles on it, so they can easily slide numbers and ascertain results of figures that they want to manipulate. So the abacus is actually one of the oldest computers that can be traced today. So when you are looking at, okay, how did computer all got started, abacus will come to mind. So this also paints the fact that calculating is actually the major attribute of computers. Okay, calculating is actually where computer originated, from the fact that how can we make calculation better, how can we improve manipulations of number and all that. This is actually what has led us to the digital computers we have today. But when you talk about computer histories, you have to mention abacus, because that is actually the oldest form of computers that is known to man today. But when you try to trace modern computer, like where it all got started, you are going to be talking about Charlse Babbage with his Analytical Engine. So if you have attended computer class in any way, you probably you will not even sit up to 30 minutes before Charlse Babbage's name is mentioned in the discussion. This is because is an important figure when it comes to computer development. So the Analytical Engine is known for the world's first special purpose mechanical calculating computer. Now, a lot of people know Charlse Babbage as the father of computer, but most people don't know why he's regarded as the father of computer, and that is actually what is more important in understanding the role of Charlse Babbage in in the development of our modern computer today. So Charlse Babbage is regarded as the father of computer because the modern computer as we have it today still maintains the operational framework of this analytical engine, and which is to have the ability to accept input, process, and give out output. Now this today has been modernized, has been actually simplified to make it very conducive, user friendly for a user. But then this was actually how the Charlse Babbage machine looks like. But then this device is known to embody this framework, and this is actually the framework modern computers has maintained up to today. So this is actually one of the reasons why Charlse Babbage is regarded as the father of computer. Charlse Babbage is one of the people who played important role in the development of computer. So other contributors to computer development is Blaise Pascal. Blaise Pascal is actually a French inventor. So he designed the Pascaline, which is the arithmetic machine. This machine also was known to focus on just addition and subtraction. But as you can see, it became more compatible, not like big like Analytical Engine, but everything became more compatible. And I can tell you this was actually a groundbreaking invention. It might look very primitive right here, but then it was actually a groundbreaking invention. So Blaise Pascal was also known to be one of the contributors to modern day computer. So other contributors is Ada Lovelace. Now, if you are a lady, you are thinking the world of tech and ICT is just for the guy. Now, this is going to prove you wrong. A lady actually played an important role to the modern computer we have today. His name is Ada Lovelace. So Ada Lovelace is known to expand the work of Charlse Babbage Analytical Engine. So a woman was actually the person who saw the potentials of computers. Now he was like, she began to look at Analytical Engine and say, okay, computer like this should not just be used just for calculation. They can actually be used to do other things. This was actually a groundbreaking to what we have as general purpose computer today. Okay, like whereby computer can do a lot of things, one device being able to do a lot of things. A lady actually recognized that potential out of computer. So he also was known to be the first programmer. Okay, so he wrote what is known as then a logarithm. So a logarithm is like what is now updated to mean software. So a logarithm is actually a set of instructions. It's not actually like code written. So it can actually be a manual set of instructions that an engine can follow to achieve a particular goal or a task. So a lady actually wrote the first algorithm that can run on machines. So that's why she is regarded as the first programmer. So as a lady, when you hear the word coding and programming being used around, and you feel like it's not something for a girl or a lady to do, now this should prove you wrong, that a lady is actually the first person that discovered programming. What we have today as programming, today we have different programming language. That is a set of rules that can be used to write instructions that can run in computer. There are different of them, but just know that a lady is actually the founder or the inventor of a programming language, which is Ada Lovelace. So she is one of also important role player in the advancement of modern computer. So other people are Hermann Howard. He actually developed the concept of punching card, which helps in imputing and storing data. Now this is actually when the idea about sending and storing information started improving. Now this is actually how all these devices looked then. This was actually Howard's electric tabulating system. So this is actually how the concept looks like. But these things are not like they are the people who kind of conceptualized how this computer can be improved. They did not create the modern devices we have today, but from their concept we're able to improve them and have a better device as we have it today. So punching cards and punching card was kind of a role player when it comes to how do you send in data into the computer, and also how can computers store in data for future references and all those stuff. So it all started with punching card, which Hermann played a role. So this man also, if you know IBM is a very popular brand when it comes to ICT. So he was the person that founded the business which was later renamed to be this IBM. This is just to show you that is a key player when he was one of those people who are highly dedicated and a key player when it comes to computer history and computer development. Okay, so other people that played important role is John Muchley and John Presper. So these people actually developed the electronic numeric integrator and calculator. This was actually the first kind of computer that was able to do general tasks. Okay, not just in a situation whereby computers are only created to just do one task. So this was actually groundbreaking. Now, the ideas Ada Lovelace foresee about the potentials of computer became more reality here. Now, one device is now being used to perform many tasks. So also, these people also created one of the first computer that was commercialized, and this actually when computers started taking shape in terms of we have understood that we can install program on computer. We have also understood how to make computer so that it doesn't just deal on just one task. It can now do many tasks, general purpose. Then computer is now being developed to be used at home. These two guys played important role in making this possible. Okay, so they are also one of the major contributors. So we also have the electronic delay storage automatic calculators. Now this is actually when programming languages started being used in computers. Okay, what we have like operating system softwares and application softwares, all those kind of instructions that can be put in a computer, and computer will follow it and do the tasks that the instruction is designed for. This was actually when it became very rare. So ESD machine was developed in Manchester United, University of Cambridge, in England in 1949 by Maurice Vincent. So what you can take from this history and development we have just gone through is that computer as we have it today is basically innovations on how to create a better calculating device. That is what we have today as computer. Also know that Charlse Babbage is regarded as father of computer because the operational design of analytical engine is still maintained in modern computers. Also understand that Ada Lovelace saw potentials of computer beyond calculating machine. And I also understand that once we discovered that instructions can run electronic computer like the electronic delay storage automatic calculator, then the goal was just to discover how to make this device much better. So the goal was just to improve computer technology to be more portable and more faster in terms of operation. So when it comes to when you look at this development, when it comes to things that are not likely going to change regardless of how computer advance tomorrow, okay, you think of the operational design, like the input processing and output framework is likely not going to change. This is something computer has maintained for decades. Okay, so also the instructional component of computer, this is where like softwares is not gonna change. We can improve on it. Okay, we can have a better instruction written and all that, but that technology is not likely going to change soon. Okay, also the electronic component is like the hardware of computer. We're always going to be having a hardware of computer, like the part of computer that rely on electronic to function. But the only thing here is that they are likely going to improve. Okay, so they are likely going to improve to a better device, a better compatible device and all that. But these three major features of computer are likely going to be maintained: the operational design, the instructional component of computer, and also the electronic component of computer. Okay, so this is basically about the history of development of computer. Like I said earlier, once we got the electronic delay storage automatic calculator machine, our goal then was, how do we make computer better? How do we make computer smaller and faster? And there are different technology that has gone through to make that possible, and that's what we are going to be discussing in the next video: computer generations. Here we are going to be learning how different components that are used to develop computer, starting from this stage, okay, where we discover that computer can run instructions, to what we have today, 2021 and beyond. So we are going to be learning about computer generations to fully understand and understand this developmental process of computer. Okay, so that is it. That is basically it on this video on computer generations. Okay, so if you have any question in regards to this video, don't forget to use the question tab at your top left of your screen if you are watching this on our platform. Okay, so ask your questions and I will be looking out for that. And for now, I'll see you in the next video.